Hello, Truck Festival. How are we doing? Day 2. Everyone all right? Everyone looks all right. Everyone looks good. Late night. Few of you. You at the back. I can see you. Jesus Christ. Anyway, don't look at him. He's fine. Welcome. This is Down With Boring Live. We're back again. Another great day ahead of us. Well,
slight schedule change.
Sorry, we're not sports team.
Sports team got stuck in London in a car, so
they're on the way.
Garden have very kindly turned up early. Sports team are going to be here at some point, maybe after this is finished. So
here's hoping.
We'll see what happens.
But more importantly, please welcome first special guest of the day, Lime Garden. Everyone, round of applause. Yes, guys. How are we doing? How is everything?
It's good, yeah. Overwhelming and fun.
We're well. You played earlier. How did it go?
Sick. It was so fun.
Good?
So fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crowd was jumping, singing along, bopping.
Crowd, very hot though, very sweaty. Yeah, it's the earliest we've ever played a show ever, and we were very worried if anyone would even be there. But
Nice.
There was a lot of people.
There was a lot of people there.
which is always a good thing.
That's very nice.
It's a nice
Anyone
thing.
here go see Lime Garden? Yes.
Nice.
Enjoyed it? Yes. This
would have been very awkward.
It would have
if
been very
there was another
awkward.
answer to that.
This is interactive reviews now.
Nice.
This is the new
Oh,
setting.
God.
Yeah. Come on stage, get the lights. They'll tell you how the set went. But nice, very, very good. You're in the midst of I guess festival season run, everything going on. How in general has it been for you guys, kind of like playing show to show? Has it been, I don't know, like, do you have expectations of kind of like what each show is going to be like? Like, how's it been?
I think, well, this is our first proper festival run. We've never really done a proper one before, so
Yes.
we're like newbies to this, and we're just kind of like overexcited puppies the whole time.
Yeah, when we see the golf buggies, we're like, oh my
We're
god.
just screaming.
That's not one of them.
And
You don't even need one.
Yeah.
You can just
5
call
minutes,
one
but-
whenever you... What the hell?
It's
Do you call one now? Like,
Let's
see
do
what
it.
happens?
Yeah.
Yeah, get the mic up, you're fine. Oh dear, but amazing. But yeah, I guess like, what's it been like? Do you see the difference when you go from like festival to festival? How it's slightly different each time? Is that something you notice when you play live?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
yesterday and today are quite similar, but obviously yesterday we were in Sheffield, so it was raining.
Yes.
And today
Of course.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah.
is three festivals in 3 days?
Yes.
Indeed.
That's a strong showing. We can only get one festival to book us for 3 days.
So yeah, we don't go anywhere else apart from that. But yeah, I mean, how's it? I guess also like doing that back to back to back. Do you have like a schedule in mind? Are you like, I need to have a coffee at this time. I need to have food at this time.
I
Like,
need to buy a £3.50 ice lolly at this time.
yes.
£3.50.
Shout out the
That got a round of
caterers.
applause, which I really appreciate. If you want to buy an ice lolly, that's how much they cost. So we don't have any say in this.
I feel like we're quite impulsive people. As soon as we feel the need to do any of those things, we'll just do it. There's no real sort
There's no
of
routine to
no.
be honest.
There's sometimes a little hands in the middle.
Yeah, the motivation.
The pre-show ritual.
to keep going.
We've got each other's back.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it really. Just
The motivation.
Yeah, absolutely. Just
motivation.
constantly bigging each other
Bigging each other,
up.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
Yeah.
play the day.
Hype women. Yeah.
Egos left, right, and centre.
Yeah, that's. Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I'm about to say the egos must be flying right now because obviously.
Always.
You can tell because you said you were surprised people turned up for your set.
Yeah.
The ego, you know.
The boost.
I know. It's getting good to me. I don't know how I'm going to get my head out the door, to be fair. It's just
Yeah,
it's getting
please
a
don't
problem.
rush the band as they leave. It'd be really, really appreciated. Thanks,
They're doing
everyone.
autographs for a tenner each. Just give us the money and they'll do the rest.
Yes, thank you very much.
I feel like I'm on Loose Women right now.
It's
Which
giving women.
one? I think I'm a
Which-
Colleen.
You're a Colleen.
Yeah.
What gives you that idea, Jake?
It's the only one I know the name of.
Great, there it is. There it is.
Does anyone know the names of them?
Stacey Solomon.
Stacey
Stacey
Solomon.
Solomon.
You're
Stacey
giving
Solomon.
Stacey to
I'm
me.
giving Stacey Solomon.
Anyone in the crowd know the Loose Women? That's
May Healy's mum. Yes. Oh, God,
That's me. Yeah.
yes. Shout out the loose women. Who else have we got?
Shout out the Loose Women.
Let's roll. Okay, let me just rewind. Sorry, madam. Just want to very quickly clarify. Whoa.
Been on stage
whoa,
for been on here for 6 minutes, guys.
Just very, very quickly outside of that.
Blame us. Don't blame Lime Garden.
Yeah. We'll take the fault. Back away from insulting people in the crowd. it must be great as well, kind of like obviously putting out more music kind of at the moment and seeing the reaction to that. Like, how has that been to kind of, I guess, I don't know, see that, especially over the past like few months and year, kind of like, how is that for you guys? Is it still such a surreal feeling to kind of see that?
Absolutely. I think whenever we see anyone singing lyrics, it's always just, I just laugh. I'm like, this is hilarious.
Yeah, like, who are you?
What's going on? This is crazy. It's very cool and it means a lot to us. So yeah,
It must
it's
be
very nice.
extra weird because you got signed during lockdown, didn't you?
Yes.
And celebrated over Zoom. So yeah.
With COVID at the time,
It
so
was a
we
pretty
signed
depressing
it.
signing
Felt
and
like I was
so
in
to
the
go.
pool.
Yeah.
All in bed, just like, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose that's all right. Like,
Tippy popped the champagne that So Young kindly sent us, and it just went all over Annabelle's bed.
yeah,
We were happy.
So this is a real up from that.
Oh yeah, we're living right now.
I love that. A real big moment in your lives
Yeah.
and career.
Yeah.
we've got to clean the sheets
Yeah,
now
yeah.
because
Too ill
literally-
to. Did you? I'm pretty sure you probably slept in
wiped
the.
it and was like, I'm going to bed.
That'll do.
Yeah.
That's the rock star
Sleeping in
lifestyle,
champagne, you know.
The chain, rock and roll. It's rock and roll, you know.
It's a life. It's a life. And I guess for you guys from then on, like in terms of like how you're like I guess recording music, do you find there's like pressure when like you see more kind of like as people reacting to your music, people
Yes.
loving it, fans
Yes.
like coming to
Yes.
shows,
Yes.
all of that
Constant pressure.
always, all the time. How do you deal with that? Are you very? Are you, well,
I don't.
yeah, you don't. You don't. Is it still weird when you get like spotted as well? Like people come up to you and be like, "Oh, I love your music."
I don't know what to say. Like, oh, cheers.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.
Please buy a t-shirt.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. We'll take them all. We'll take them all now.
I think the easiest way to do it is just to like stay in our orb of like bandness to sort of
Yes.
like pretend that doesn't happen because then we get really uninspired and scared to release, but like if we just keep it like lol, it's just like more natural and like organic.
Just give the lol and
Yeah,
you'll be
yeah, yeah.
absolutely fine in
Yeah.
that situation.
That's
Nice.
it. That's
Nice.
the advice there.
Yeah, that's the strong one.
Yeah.
Just lol all the time.
That's what we
like,
always say. Just lol.
just lol and it will go through. Is that it?
Just lol.
Just long.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
basically the model that
Yeah.
we're going to go for
Oh,
on,
yeah.
always, all the time,
Yeah, yeah,
basically.
yeah, yeah.
We're trying our best. You've also got like your headline tour coming up later this year.
Absolutely.
Like, in terms of that, like, does it feel, obviously you're putting out shows, you're playing shows everywhere, and you're doing obviously loads of festivals and all those places, but like, being able to be like, go to these places that, like you say, you may never have been before, and kind of seeing people be like, I want to come and see this, I want to like get into that. Is that something that is just like, right, how do we do this show? Like, have you got an idea of like, what you want to do for it, and kind of like, where you want to be?
It's quite daunting.
Yeah, I think
It's
the
terrifying.
problem is we have so many ideas that are number one out of any form of budget that we have or will ever have.
Right, you've got to say some of
Always
these
out of
ideas.
I mean, you are spending all your money on ice lollies.
And yeah, I think we have so many ideas of what we want to do, and we really like making shows like immersive and a bit different, and something that like, you know, we have a lot of really nice people that come and see us like and have seen us a lot of times in a row, and we
Yeah.
don't want them to get like bored with it, so we kind of want to spice it up quite a lot as well.
And our lovely friend Caitlin Duncan just did some really cool visuals for us, so we're
Nice.
gonna launch that, which is gonna be really fun.
Yeah, nice. Just get them
Level
printed
up.
Level
Yeah,
up.
level
Yeah,
up.
this is
Yeah.
it. This is
Yeah.
it. Like, we're
I
gonna
enjoy
get
the
like
phrase
visuals.
spice it up as well for a show.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Spice.
Spice it up. Get involved in that. Get involved in all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, in terms of, I guess, what's coming up for you guys in music, like in terms of putting stuff out there, is it a case that you're like, right, we've got loads of stuff ready to go? Like, are you like, what can people expect coming up next?
Sort of like a
the
train.
look, like, the people that are listening back to this show, the look that was given just there really shows that, yeah, we've got this sorted. It's absolutely
It's
fine.
like when a deer runs in front of a car.
It's exactly the same. Yes.
So
We sort of. It's like this, you know. It's
like chug,
you've
chug,
got
chug,
some
chug, chug,
they
chug,
record
chug,
and
chug.
some, you know.
we've got a lot planned that we're not really allowed to speak about, to be honest. But
Well, the next
there's
20
more
minutes should
coming.
be great then.
There's more coming.
Yeah.
We've got bangers.
And they're on the way.
Yeah.
And
There are
that's,
bangers on
and
the
that's
way.
all that matters, really. When, at the end of the day,
Yeah, that's all that matters.
We can confirm that there are bangers coming.
Yeah.
Tune in, keep involved.
Yeah.
Just keep involved.
Yeah.
Yes, get in the mix of it all. What's it like as well getting like shout outs from different artists? Like, I believe, I'm right in saying this, that Hayley Williams said that she was a fan?
That's pretty big.
I nearly
Please
cried.
talk us through that exact moment when you heard the number one.
Also,
that
how many
happens.
times have you listened back to
Oh,
that?
so
Oh my
many.
god.
Too many.
So many.
That would be my alarm in the morning.
Exactly.
If I find out, I was just like,
Annabelle used to have many
Please.
posters of Hayley Williams in her room.
yeah.
Yes.
And
I used to
think-
buy her like the Paramore music videos on my iPod Nano and just sit there and watch them. You guys are
I'd
sick.
covered
That's a small
all
screen as well.
Paramore songs in my first band when I was like 13 or like 12. So.
It was huge. It was like felt like some sort of glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah, and we
had
just
happened.
we just got tagged on some
You know?
random thing on Instagram, and I was like, "What's this?" I was like, "What?"
I didn't think it was real. Like I didn't.
Yeah,
I thought it
we
was an
wouldn't have
edit,
known
like-
unless someone tagged us, and I still don't believe it.
the kitchen bit. The kitchen.
Yeah.
You're just like, there's no way. This
There's
is
no
happening.
way.
She just
There's
in
no-
her kitchen,
Yeah.
in her car.
I mean, is that the album title? It's music to listen to in the kitchen if you're Hayley
Yeah,
Williams.
absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
So-
It's all for Hayley. Everything from this moment onward is for Hayley.
Yes, yeah. So yeah, cheers for coming, everyone. It's all for Hayley Williams.
Hayley, are you here?
loving you. Yeah, there.
Hayley?
Yeah, just at the back. just at the back.
Oh, she just left
Oh,
though.
yeah.
She just,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
left. It's all grand. It's all grand.
Just popped her head in.
And I guess, yeah, obviously, next few months, more festivals. Are there any in particular, obviously, you're looking forward to? Obviously, Truck today and seeing that reaction as well and everything like that. But is there any you're looking forward to in particular coming up?
I think we're buzzing for Green Man.
is
Yeah.
the big
Green
one.
Man.
And Leeds, man. I can't wait
Yeah.
for Leeds. I love the
Not
Arctic
Reading.
Monkeys so
Not
much.
Reading.
Fuck
No.
Reading.
We can actually play in Reading,
We didn't get invited to Reading.
Oh, right, just Leeds. Just
No,
Leeds.
so don't know what's going on there. But Reading, sort it out. Don't know what's happening there. No, we're really excited. It's like a childhood dream.
Yeah, I went like since I was like 14 when I was a kid. So like it's just like a big.
It's going to be a lot
big
going
thing.
on there.
And
Yeah,
Arctic Monkeys, you know.
yeah.
Did you? We had a lot of goals for this festival season. One was to get a selfie with Sam Fender.
We did that this morning.
And that happened this
Did that
morning.
this morning?
Got that.
Yeah.
This morning?
So I just
Huge,
woken
huge.
up.
Don't
You
blow
could,
it in.
you could have asked me to come
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
you could have
yeah.
said, come along.
It was
with us a
huge.
podcast.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Away
yeah.
the lads.
It was insane.
Yes.
He woke. He
Yeah, he just woken
I
up
was
and
like, surely a selfie, please.
He's just woken up, like came out of his tour bus. He looks so tired. We were like, so sorry about that.
In
Bro.
a few years' time, you're going to be waking up on your tour bus. Someone's going to do that, and you're going to know how he feels.
Yeah, man, I feel so bad for him. It's actually horrible that we did that. It's not cool. It's not cool. Sorry, Sam. Love you.
Is it a
Love you,
good
Sam.
selfie? Is it a good?
It's a sick selfie.
It's a good selfie.
Yeah, so
It's
right,
a
everyone
sick
just stays
selfie.
there.
Yeah.
We'll circulate
We,
around.
Circulate
we got an email saying in capitals, there is no screen on this
Yeah.
stage. We were going to have a PowerPoint with like slide-ins and stuff, but
There's a little
instead,
bits.
if you want to see this, come up,
Oh
guys,
my
have a
God.
little look.
Yeah, he does. That's a coffee in there. That's probably him.
Come on.
Right. Just for the listener, we are actually just showing it. There you go. Look at that. It's a good selfie, right? So excited. So
Sorry, Sam.
excited.
Sorry again, Sam. Sorry.
Not Sam Fender. Not Sam Fender. I promise you, the
Just
image
a
is
blind-
here.
100% is
I just
Sam
go in the
Fender.
crowd, maybe I can just like this interaction here. You keep talking amongst yourselves.
Great, thanks, mate.
And I'll just
We saw
it's good, isn't
Sam.
it?
We saw Sam last night
good.
at Tramlines.
There he
I feel
is.
like this is me just bigging up Sam.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
What
It's
I
good.
enjoy about
It's
this
good.
is
Oh,
Jamie's told us
hello.
to keep talking, and he's just talking over us in the crowd on the mic.
I'm coming back.
What an athletic man.
People liked it. People liked
Unreal.
it.
Unreal.
People were big fans. People were big fans.
No, I get it.
There, we can see them. We
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah, I'm just
You weren't far away.
just right now. Sticking around for the rest of the day at Truck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah.
Obviously, I guess looking forward to Sam Fender.
Of course. Our bestie.
You saw him last night.
Oh, so you're not gonna bother?
Okay, come on now. Okay,
Not gonna bother.
Round
Head
2. Hope he invites us up tonight. Maybe. I don't know.
Why don't you stand at the front and hold the photo up to remind him?
It's all.
Don't remember this? Remember when you were trying to go for a wee.
You were just trying to just go about your business, and we absolutely attacked you. Sorry about that, Sam.
Sorry.
Maybe not the right opener, I guess.
Yeah. It's not the best way, but you know,
Yeah.
Never know.
you have to shoot a shot.
Yeah, you've got to
You have to
take the
shoot a shot.
opportunity.
Yeah.
And you did.
Yeah.
And-
Oh, yeah.
Anyone else that you're looking forward to today after this?
Poly
The
group.
Kooks. Oh.
Oh, different vibes there.
Different vibes. What
Different-
Both, yeah.
Poly group.
Have
Let's
you
see.
got a selfie with Folly Group?
We're
We
gonna
can
get
show
one
the
after, I
crowd.
think.
Today,
Yeah,
it's going on the
it's
list. It's going on the list today.
Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Selfie with them. Tippy, who are you looking forward to? The Kooks.
The
Try and get
Kooks.
selfie with
Maybe
them.
we'll try and get a selfie with them.
Ellis as well.
That
Try
would
and
be
get selfie
huge.
with her.
Oh yes, selfie with her. Selfie with
Lots
you
of selfies.
guys.
Yeah,
yeah,
Get a
yeah,
selfie
sure.
with you guys.
I don't know,
I'll
we
try and look as unimpressed as Sam does.
Oh, we'll do it
There we
now.
go.
We'll do it now.
Okay.
Okay. Totally, it's all good.
Selfies happening.
You look too impressed.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
I
That's
know,
brilliant.
I'm the people pleaser. What can I say?
That'd be great. That'd be great. We're sticking around. It's come to the part of this chat where we thought let's bring it back, you know, to some real hard-hitting questions, and we're going to play a game
Sick.
because that's where we are.
Nice.
Of course.
Long-term fans will know this game, but please stick with us.
Yeah, please do. Jay, do you want to give us a little bit of an idea of the game? What's going on here?
Every time. So, I'm going to give a short version because it's day 2 and I'm quite hungover. If you go to a festival, we're going to give you 2 items and you pick which one you'd rather bring to a festival,
Okay.
basically. I've got a
Nice.
really nicely written sentence about it, I'm
Nice.
just not going to read it. So, number 1, would you rather bring lemonade or orange squash to a festival?
Lemonade.
Lemonade.
Lemonade also.
You are going to need to show you're working, otherwise this will be over very quickly.
I actually don't like either. I don't like lemonade and I don't like squash.
Don't like lemonade.
Don't like
Well.
lemonade.
So I bring neither.
Don't like lemonade. Don't like squash.
That's
So
an interesting.
water?
Water for Tippy, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
I think lemonade
It
because
tastes nicer.
bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
Yeah.
Little
Fizz.
fizz, little bit fizz.
Little bit spice, little bit spicy.
Yeah.
spice.
But lukewarm in a 10. I know where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, very nice.
But you know, it's the best of a
Best
bad
of bad,
bunch,
yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
yeah, we've got to
That's
take
going to
what
come
we're
up
given.
a lot as
Yeah.
a sentiment in these questions, to be honest.
It's a lot. Number 2, let's go with sunglasses or a jumper.
Sunglasses.
Sunnies always, because they're cool.
Wow.
Jumper or
I think.
I like this dissenting voice. In the back.
yes.
I'm the coldest person in the band.
I'm
Yeah.
a cold
Timmy's always
person.
I'm
cold.
freezing.
That's-
It's always cold.
Always.
But also, if it's sunny, you can do that. If it's cold, you can't do that to your arms.
That's your whole
You don't want to be doing this all the
mood
time.
ruined.
You don't want to be cold the whole time.
Wow, you just go bit of
Little
running
bit.
or something.
Give it a wiggle. Give it a wiggle, and then you're fine. You're right as rain.
I mean, I'm not blessed with those kind of dance moves,
Right,
so,
so, yeah.
you know, it's
Yeah,
tough
not
for
many
me.
are.
Yeah.
It's very, very tough. Very tough. Yeah, plain. Next one, Jay. What are we thinking?
A cowboy hat or cowboy boots?
Ooh. Cowboy hat, I think.
Boots.
Cowboy hat, cowboy
Boots.
Oh, it's split down the middle here. It's interesting.
Ooh.
Why have you gone with the hat?
Because I am a very pale woman. And
So you go with the really broad one, a bit like an
I
umbrella.
burn quite easily. And
Yeah.
I feel like that would just be practical and sick. So that's why I'm going with that.
I feel like you get a little heel on the boot though, so you can
That's
see
why I was
better.
thinking the
True.
boots got that clinking sound when you walk.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which, you know,
Like Rango,
like, yeah, exactly.
Exactly like
You wanna
that.
The
walk
most
into a
famous
room
cowboy
and,
of
you
them
know,
all.
the lizard cowboy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yes.
He's a lizard.
Lizard cowboy.
Rango is a lizard, I believe.
Yeah.
Rango is a chameleon?
Or a comedian.
Not a comedian.
Anybody fans of the film Rango?
reptile.
Disney. Chameleon?
Chameleon?
Chameleon. Yeah,
Chameleon.
we got chameleon.
It's a
I think
chameleon.
chameleon's the shout here.
We've lost it. I don't care.
Let's go with another one, shall we? A cat or a dog?
Dog.
Dog.
Very
Dog.
strong in.
Yeah.
Very
Yes.
strong in.
Wouldn't-
That is something we don't disagree on.
Yes.
But I think the dog, like we were talking about this yesterday, I think the dog would be quite annoying at a festival. It's going to be scared, there's loud noises, it's going to keep trying
I
to
would
eat
just
paper.
leave you.
Yeah, the cat would be
Yeah, exactly.
off.
It wouldn't
So,
come back.
Off you go.
Off you go.
Now I can have a
See
beer.
ya.
Yeah, great. And then at the end of the festival, you just go up to security and go, you know that one cat? Where is it? It's mine.
Hard to get the cat though, like hard to grab the cat.
to
Like,
grab
do you know what I mean? Like the dog, you can kind of, you know, wander over a little bit. The cat is having none of it.
Yeah,
the cat is
exactly.
strong-winded.
Just run away.
Yeah, no. The dog, it needs you. It's
needs
nice
you.
to be needed.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing.
Not at a festival. I need
No,
myself.
but there's,
I
you know,
want
in
to
the
say.
mornings,
It's
you know,
nice.
you're a
Have
bit
enough
tired,
trouble.
you know, like a cuddle.
Little
you
cuddle.
know.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's quite
Yeah.
warm. I'm pro dog in most scenarios. I'm just not
You're
at this
really
not at the
not
festival.
feeling the dog.
Yeah, you're
Not at
really
the
against
festival,
the dog.
not here, you know.
You're really
Well, but I
against
guess the question would be, how big is the dog?
Well,
I mean,
does that change it?
Because
I think that
because
would
if you're
change it.
saying I'm going to have to walk a German Shepherd around or a sausage dog,
Yeah.
my
Clifford, the
opinion
big
might
red dog.
change. Yeah, well, Clifford's nah.
Yeah, it's
Clifford
too
can
big.
go.
If you come to a festival with Clifford the big red dog, I mean, good on you.
we
Mad respect.
we
How are
asked-
you getting that through security?
we asked Charlie from Shame about Clifford the Big Red Dog, and he said, "I don't know who that is." And he said, "What does he look like?"
I guess everyone.
He's big,
He's big,
and he's red.
He's red. And he's
And a dog.
dog.
He's a
And a
dog.
dog. And a dog.
And he's called Clifford.
Exactly. Jake, what next one we got?
A clown or a mime?
Ooh.
Both quite terrifying.
Mine, it's like less scary than clown.
Is it?
Oh, I think I would go clown. I would go
Mime.
clown.
You can hear a clown coming.
I feel
Yeah, exactly.
strongly
You
about
can hear a
mime,
clown.
no clown.
They make
Why? Why do you feel so
They're
strongly
just
about it?
cool, like the way they do
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
slinky,
But they're so silent.
That's the good.
You turn around and you're like, Jesus
So
Christ, how long
nice.
have you been there? Maybe peeling a fake
No,
banana.
you hear them creeping. Might have some cowboy boots on.
Yeah,
That's true.
Some tippy tappy
Put
coming
the
over.
boots on the mime so you know when he's coming.
That's
go,
what I'll
we're
do. Little
combining.
bells like a cat.
Like the cat that you don't want to bring to the festival.
I'll
apparently.
put bells on that one too, so I can hear it.
But then you wonder whether it's
Okay.
the cat or the mime.
That would be a nice surprise for me.
I don't know.
I'd
I don't know
enjoy
if it would. I think if I heard a cat and then I opened my door and there was just a mime with a bell on, I'd be like,
Yeah, I'd be pretty terrified at that point, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, yeah.
So, mime, what are we thinking? We've got mime.
I mean, both are giving me sort of stress
Stress.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Clown?
Clown.
they can make you a balloon animal.
Yeah.
They can make you a balloon chair.
And maybe, can have a chat with them.
They talk.
They
They
talk.
do talk.
That is
You
true.
know?
That is
I
true.
get to know their motive, what do
Yeah,
they
yeah, I
want.
think clowns can go back and forth. Depending on your clown, I
They
think
just
there's a
laugh.
variety of clowns. yeah.
Also, clowns,
scary.
clowns are people, right? They're not like a species. Like
Right, yeah.
they have language. It's just a bad
I see,
makeup,
I see.
right?
Yeah.
Just very strong. Just very, very
I'm
strong.
not even
Justice for clowns.
Justice for the clowns.
Any clowns in the audience?
Anyone hate clowns? Anyone got a fear of clowns in the audience?
Everyone's
Yes, sir. Sorry about this. You're right. It's definitely mine for
It's
you, isn't
talking
it?
about clowns
Yeah.
is fine, but if we have one on stage, that would be a no.
Yeah,
Right,
that'd be a
Jamie,
no.
don't put the wig on.
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, I'll tell this guy out. Yeah, no, he's not coming on. He's not coming on. What about Mars or Jupiter? You're bringing a planet to a festival. What are you going with?
Jupiter.
Why?
Isn't
Again.
Jupiter
It's just way
uninhabitable?
cooler.
I think Mars is also uninhabitable.
Mars is
Yeah.
water.
No. Or maybe
Didn't
they
they find
found a
water
little
on
bit.
Mars?
Yeah, but not a lot of it.
A bit
Not
more than
enough.
Jupiter though.
You know,
A little bit.
a little
Not
puddle.
enough for me.
A little bit, yeah.
I'm thirsty. Mars hasn't got enough
I
water
paid
for me.
£7 for a lolly in the water.
Yeah,
more than that on Mars.
Yeah, no.
Really impacting your answers today.
But Jupiter is just gas, so probably no
Yeah,
water
I think
there.
you just die.
Yeah.
You just straight up die.
I'd rather that than burn on Mars slowly.
Fair.
Aren't they planning on taking
Fair
people to
play.
Mars?
Fair point.
Or is that a different one?
No, they are. They are.
I think we should find some water.
Yeah. We could live on Mars.
Real
I'm not
science.
pro Mars, I'm
Science.
pro Earth, but you know.
Science
You're not
lessons
pro
shining.
Mars. I'm not in the pocket of Big Mars, guys.
Just to let everyone know I'm pro Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just for the
I won't
record,
be leaving,
literally,
yeah.
not that. I think we've got a couple more.
We have, yeah. Would you rather bring Elvis Presley or Tom Jones to a festival?
Tom Jones
That was a
every
very, very
day.
quick
Tom
answer.
Have you heard his cover of Burning Down the House by the
Yes,
Talking Heads?
incredible.
It's so
So
good.
sensational.
We listened to that
Real,
quite a lot on the
isn't
phone actually. Yeah.
There's a really good story on that album where Tom Jones wrote Sex Bomb and his daughter said, "Aren't you a bit old to be singing like I'm your sex bomb?" And he was like, "Oh yeah," so he changed the lyrics to "You're my sex bomb," as if that was the issue.
don't think that
Not the
makes it
fact that
any
he's
better.
60 and
No.
his daughter's like, "Don't really want to hear you talking about how there's a sex bomb and you're involved somehow."
Yes, avoid
Oh,
that at all
Tom.
costs.
That album is also all covers except that song.
Yeah.
So he was like, I need to get this one on there.
Yeah.
This is it.
Which is probably why they're against it so much more. It's like, this is the one song you have on this.
Yeah.
Maybe not make it about shagging, please, as your child.
I think Tom Jones would be top 5 selfie.
Yeah, selfie with Tom
Oh, my
Jones. That
So
would
it's
be.
sort of like us,
You-
Sam Fender, Tom Jones,
Yeah,
probably.
for sure.
Yeah.
Robbie Williams would be up there too.
Oh, yeah.
Robbie Williams up there. Number 5.
I'm trying to think of the. Ooh. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, think
We'll
about
come
that.
back to that.
We'll come back to that one.
to that.
But
We'll
I
come
just
back.
think, Tom would be a good one for that.
I like the idea that you bring him to a festival and just spend 3 days just
getting the
selfie after
perfect,
selfie.
perfect
Just in
angle.
front of different
Different
people.
bits, different
It'd be
stages,
wonderful.
yeah.
Do you think Tom Jones knows what a selfie is? He's like 80 years old, isn't he?
He's not that old.
He's 80.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, he must
Age
know.
is just a number.
But
He
he's
must
doing
know.
well. But he is 80.
yeah. Cool.
Just say it.
But he is
That was
80.
such a tone. You're like, well,
But he is 80.
he's 80.
Statistically, he has at max 42 more years. Otherwise, he's the oldest man who's ever lived. So make the most of those 42
Maybe.
years.
Enjoy
So
it while
true.
you can.
And the last 20, he's not going to be singing Sex Bomb.
Tom
Maybe
Jones
he
will make
will.
this
I hope
time.
he will.
Fingers crossed.
Yes. Maybe. I've got one more. Last one. And the question is, would you rather bring Elton John's piano or a collection of Kate Bush records?
Kate Bush.
Kate
records.
Bush. The piano.
I bring the
It's
piano.
entertainment.
Yeah.
You know, you can.
So you're thinking more
Wait,
like a show.
are you bringing a record
that
player to
how you play
it?
piano?
You're bringing the records and then you have to find a player.
Yeah, exactly. Bring the piano then.
You bring the piano.
All of Kate Bush's everything.
It's a discography, you know?
Hell yeah, Kate Bush.
I've got a record player.
I love that. So if you know in advance, you
Yeah.
can link up.
Bring it
Yeah,
on.
we'll
That's
link
sorted.
up.
That's
We'll
what
listen
Are
Let's
you
listen
going
to
to
Kate
go
Bush.
catch Sam Fender? Oh, well, I'm actually halfway through
The
Kicking
discography.
Side,
Kate.
so
Yeah.
I'll stick around.
We'll stay until the end of this one.
I've just got it in a position where it doesn't skip unless the bass kicks in, so...
What sort of songs are you gonna? If you bring the piano, what sort of songs are you playing? What are you doing? What are you doing with the piano?
What are you doing?
Elton John classics.
Just
Elton
rip.
John. Yeah.
Just absolutely rip.
Absolute rip.
Can any of you play the piano, or is this going to be like the train station
I mean,
piano
sort of,
vibe?
not competently, no.
So straight in on Elton John.
Just riff. I
Just
couldn't
riff.
play Elton John, but I'll just riff.
Improv.
Improv piano.
Entertain the
In the
people.
style of Elton John.
Yeah.
If sports team don't turn up, we'd probably get a keyboard from somewhere, do some improv piano.
Yeah, if we can get a keyboard, we can bring it in, so that'd be grand.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
Stick around, guys. Stick around. Second set of the day. Line Garden piano sessions. Beautiful. It is happening now. We've come to the end of our time together. It's been wonderful. Congratulations on the set earlier. Hope the rest of the festival season goes well. We will of course see you very soon because it always happens.
It does.
But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Line Garden, everyone. Woo! So
Sports team
yeah.
aren't here, so
So yeah, we're going to
entertain
take
yourselves.
a short break and we'll be back in a little bit when, if Alex turns up. He'll be running across the thing, so we'll see you in a bit.
I can read out the WhatsApps if you want. Big traffic in London, so looking like we'll be a little late for 2. 10 minutes later, hoping for 2:30. 10 minutes later, half an hour out. 10 minutes later, could be closer to 3. To which I said, that doesn't work. And he said, I'll sprint over, and haven't heard from him since. So if you see a man with greasy hair sprinting over, that's Alex Rice.
That's
Please
Alex
direct
Rice.
him over here.
That's all right. Right, one more time for Line Garden, everyone.
Thank you.
The least theatrical entrance of all time. But you made it. How was it getting over here? Take us through your journey, Alex.
We had to pick Ben up from Chesham, so he's just sort of sitting at a bar outside the station. But yeah, I don't know why it's taken so long, to be honest. So he'll order late night, I think.
Everyone's trying to
Yeah,
drive
sorry
over
I'm
here to
late.
see you guys.
Yeah, big time.
It's fine. We've been waiting. I've been entertaining everyone with circus skills.
Is what you
so,
doing? Tight 10 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. 3 songs, no flash. New album's coming out. What can we expect, Alex?
I think
Give us the sales pitch. Also,
Yeah.
if the man who gave me a delicious lager is still here, can Alex have one, please?
Yeah.
See if that works.
So I think the first one was quite sort of specific references, you know, it's like songs
Yeah.
about roundabouts, that kind of thing. Lots
Of
of sort of
course.
stories from
Standard debut stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Like stories from growing up, and then I guess you're suddenly in a place where being in a band is your life full time. You know, and you can't sort of tap these experiences you had growing up anymore because you don't really live a particularly normal life anymore. So I think it is kind of more broad themes, more human themes that are sort of about how you find sort of an essence of happiness and like how you try and create this life that feels fulfilling for yourself. Like you're kind of people in your mid-20s sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are experiencing exactly the same stuff. It's like you kind of do what you're told to do for a long enough period and you sort of maybe try and follow other people's dreams to some extent. And then suddenly you have this kind of experiment in living where you get to be in a band and you're trying to work out if that does make you happy or not, you know, and whether living together is great or where going around the world and kind of doing too much of various things is actually good for you or not. And so I think it's kind of challenging that and trying to find this sort of model for living.
Cool.
Does that sound exciting? That's
No, just that sentence didn't feel like it was going to end, and then it did.
I wear these glasses now as well, and it maybe looks sort of intellectual. And things
Yeah,
like
I think it's
that.
more
like
sort
a
of
thinker.
Bono chic.
Yeah, well, it's a bit Jarvis Cocker, I think, the thinker.
Yeah,
Yeah, the thinker.
a cerebral man.
What is it?
You've also had a haircut. Talk us through that. You know, the image change.
It got a bit goblin-y, I think, after a while. Well, everyone
And
look at
that's
it.
not a good thing.
No, it's definitely not. It's a lot cooler, I think. I'm still getting my deed again as well. It's brilliant.
I think that might be a pity thing.
It could be
you
a
know,
pity thing.
We were talking, the people
Over
like came with,
70s
we
on the
got
buses.
ID'd at the station, and it was like, you don't have to be nice, you know, as I'm wandering haggard.
It's more on the buses. It's like, you're not over 70, mate. You're not getting the seats.
You said Truck is your favourite festival. Why is Truck your favourite festival?
You say that at all of them, don't you? You come to all of them, it's my favourite
Yeah, but you
festival.
said that to me
Hell,
when you weren't at this one.
I know,
so.
it's true. I do love this one. I think, one, because I think they gave us a break really early on. I like that sort of So Young magazine are involved with it all. I think they're
Dork
unbelievable.
magazine as well,
And Dork,
guys.
yeah. But yeah, people just back you, give you a stage when you haven't got any music out. So really early doors for us. We got booked here, and then we had another show at the Market stage when we kind of first put songs out, and it felt like the first moment where it was like, wow, you see a lot of people in front of you singing words back to you. But yeah, I just love it, and it's about guitars as well. It's like people play guitars and doing it in a cool way.
And how does it feel now to be like looking to be like a main stage slot? Like that feels like, you know, proper made it as a band vibe, you know, before Khalees. That must be pretty surreal.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, honestly, listen to Khalees on the way down. It's like, she's incredible. It's unbelievable.
Are you
Yeah, so
worried
it's like a big
about
guitar
opening for
music.
Khalees?
Right, opening for Khalees. Yeah, like, and to be fair, Sam Fender as well, I'm excited for. Like, that is middle of the road stuff. That is proper down the middle rock, you know, now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it'll feel amazing, and I'll speak to you after we actually play it. It might be it might be sort of tumbleweeds across the stage.
Yeah, we
but
got you before in case it's like a career ender.
it's a good slot. 5:30 is when you want to play. It's like half-hour set as well. Really short. But you come off at 6, kind of get a few drinks in.
Never
yeah,
heard
it's great.
someone so gleeful about the amount of work they have to do. Just half an hour. What can we expect? All bangers, or are you going to delve deep? I saw you were tweeting about B-sides.
You know, we're having this discussion in the van on the way up, and Ollie was like, we've got to do some new ones. We've got to promote the album. It's like, well, no one knows them, do they? Like, we haven't put it out yet. Got delayed because of vinyl delays or whatever it was.
Yeah.
So let's just do Here's the Thing 8 times.
O2 Academy Bristol tweeted yesterday that it came out. And,
Yeah, I know.
you
I think quite a lot of people did. I like, yeah. A
It
funny
didn't come
one.
out, guys. It's
not
out
out.
in a month or so. Do you know when it's out?
Summer.
Summer.
Late summer, some point.
Summer 2K22, guys. It's out before the clocks change. Jamie's back.
Hi, mate.
Jamie Muir, ladies and gentlemen.
Giving me the time. Here he is. Oh, well, that was interesting. That was fun.
Yeah, how's your
We've
trip
been having a
been?
great time, yeah?
You enjoyed it? Were you here yesterday?
We were here yesterday. We were having a very nice time. We were knocking
We
about.
need to now. Very great time. Just good to see all the music, you know.
What's
I hear
next
there's,
for Dork magazine? Yeah.
Yes, of
there's
course.
coming.
half-hour sets. They're great. You
Many
know.
good sponsors here. Have you got
no,
backer,
not
big
yet.
money backer?
I'm hard enough getting a can of signature brew. So.
Is there anyone you wouldn't advertise in Dork
Oh no,
magazine?
hey, I'll pop any
Like
dance for a tenner.
Marlboro comes
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
put cigarettes in there.
100%. Yeah.
If it was legal, we'd do it.
I'll
probably.
start smoking
Yeah, I reckon
if they pay me. Shell, BP, if you're out there, chuck us some money.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
very cheap.
We're all diving in. How are we doing?
Good.
Well, we've done
really
that.
good. Yeah, sprinted over.
We've already done this bit.
Well,
of
the
the
thing is that
interview.
you realise once you actually get in here, you haven't got any signal all of a sudden. So
Yes,
I've been messing
so-
you all the way down. Then I was like, I've got no idea where I'm supposed to be going.
So Jamie
There's
ran away
another
to find
signature
some
brew bar
Wi-Fi.
as well. Yeah, exactly. Well, I went back. I kind of cut through. Is it what's it called? Milton on the comedy.
Milton Jones.
Milton Jones.
Milton
Yeah, I kind of-
Jones.
he
Shout out.
made a gag like about me because I looked like I was just walking out from the front.
But you were like, I wasn't even meant to be here at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not disappointed. I just never wanted to be here.
So you're already making your mark on the festival by just rolling through people's sets at this
I hope
moment.
so.
So technically, that's a special guest appearance. You can charge extra for that.
He was funny. He had some good gags. I heard. I actually stayed for quite a while.
Cheers, mate.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I'm running late.
I left on. My granny said she's looking to downsize. Like now she's in an urn.
Right.
I was like, not his best, but that's what I left on.
Fred from Spectre made a Columbine joke before he left yesterday. So
Did he? Wow. God,
You got a lot to live up to, mate.
He's not right. I actually read. I read. Did you see his massive slamming on Pitchfork that he got way
Yes.
back? Like the quite iconic, like worst Pitchfork review
Oh,
ever. That was
yeah.
an amazing read.
What,
Yeah.
what it was something like the setup was very like what's so incredible about this album is how bad it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick the landing.
But he was enjoying his day, was he?
He was.
He was having a
I don't
nice
know.
time. He was having a lovely day.
Did some tech decks on the main stage. You gonna do some tech decks?
What's tech
You know,
decks?
the little fingerboarding.
What?
How do people not know about? Does everyone know what a tech deck is here?
Fingerboarding. Yeah, fingerboarding, that's the thing.
It's
yeah.
a tiny skateboard you do with your fingers.
I've realised that if you don't know about it, we just went like this. Just, you know.
Yeah, you know that.
That's
So
it.
this is an audio podcast.
Yeah, so that's going to go really
This is
well.
a tech deck for everyone at home.
Yeah.
Wait, let me just do it in front of the mic. There we go.
He did it in front of the mic.
Well,
just
it
to
doesn't
clarify.
matter. If you don't know what it is, it doesn't matter. What can we expect from the set, though? Is there going to be pyro? Are you going to be dressed as a matador? Are you going to have a big hat on?
You know what? I have got a costume. Well, like, I always-
Is it a costume if you wear it all the time, or is it just clothes?
I only want it once. So this feels special.
Twice
I'm
is
like,
more than most people.
Yeah.
Well, no, I was saying to Robin, I was like, it's a fashion item, man. It looks really cool. It's like a suit of mirrors, all this stuff. He's like, you went to the Dalston costume store.
Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Yeah, it's a fancy dress above the door.
Real Smithy stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
People still doing that in 2022.
What was that?
What a place.
What was he saying?
I wouldn't repeat it. I wouldn't pollute your ears with that,
I
Alex.
think I heard that.
No, you're not.
Was
You don't know what tech deck
was
is.
it cruel?
It wasn't cruel about you, to be
No,
fair.
it wasn't about you specifically. So for once, it was an ambivalent heckle. There was no directed anger.
Dear me. Being back at Truck, though.
We've already done that.
You've done that bit.
Yeah.
Played it before.
This
Enjoyed
is
that.
slick. Isn't it?
Yeah.
This is good.
It's going good. It's going
I like how you've assumed I haven't done any of the questions.
I don't know.
I was here for 5 minutes before you got back.
Yeah,
we can move on to the game if you want.
Yeah, let's move on to the game.
Yeah, we've done that.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
done
game.
There's always a game.
There's always a game. It's all games with us.
This is classic dogs. I'm going to dress you as 10-pin bowling pins.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock you to the dog through.
We didn't get the budget for that.
So
for
we
this
thought
show,
we'd see how long you could hold a handstand for.
Yeah, next year.
We're going to give you a couple of items that you can take along to a festival, and you just have to tell us which one you'd rather take and why.
Yeah.
It's called Festival Essentials.
Okay.
So start off, lemonade or orange squash, Alex? Which would you rather bring to a festival?
Orange squash. I feel like that's quite a good disguising drink. That's the classic strolling with an orange squash and vodka or something, isn't it?
Is it?
I think.
Sounds like a euphemism.
You should have seen that. My girlfriend got the train up. You should see some of the kids on the train. They're hammered.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All got elf bars as
Do you know
well,
what?
which is good to
You
see.
know what's worse about it is they're hammered, and then at 9 a.m. in the morning when I feel like I'm dying, they're just wandering around. So I'll have a beer, and I'm like, oh god, please someone put a bullet in the back of my head. I've got to speak to Alex Rice in a few hours.
Soft kick.
Yeah.
Number 2, sunglasses or a jumper? Which way are you going to veer if you've got no choice?
I was telling Jacob it's my intellectual phase.
Oh, strong.
Yeah.
Because
Quite
they're
Henry
choice.
Kissinger.
Do you bet Henry Kissinger? It's a good youth references.
Yeah,
Top
yeah,
magazine, a
Shout out
country.
Henry Kissinger, everyone. He's still alive, still current.
Yeah, he's knocking about. Sunglasses in particular, though, like just wouldn't like, especially if you couldn't bring a jumper at all. Are you good in the cold? Can you thrive?
Well, it sort of depends on the weather, doesn't it? I mean,
It does.
Well, yes, yes.
you
it
really are an
does.
intellectual in those glasses.
on a t-shirt.
Dimmy, but what can you deal with more? You can deal with the heat better than the cold. What are you looking at?
Well, the
What
sunglasses
vibe?
don't protect from the heat.
Yeah, that's sun in the eyes, isn't it?
I like the first time we ever played this. I don't know if you remember the one where it really rained. Like they had to close down big
I
bits of
don't,
it.
but I can visualise
we were
it.
at that, and I
Yeah,
think we were
happy
doing this-
memories to bring up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'll be fine. Don't worry, everyone.
we were playing the So Young stage, and it was like, do you remember Dead Pretties as well? Like Wonder Horse's old band. I remember watching them, and it was pretty much after that the whole thing got closed down. And we all slept in the van that night in the cold, or tried to, because the tent's just completely flooded, and that was so cold. Honestly, like huddling together for warmth. It would come and get us in the morning.
Good
But,
memories. Good
yeah,
memories.
but I usually like
Glamorous being in a band,
It's the
isn't
classic thing. Like, people like a cold bedroom, right? You want kind of lots of covers in a cold bedroom.
People like a cold
I
bedroom.
think. I'm not a man of the people.
Everyone likes a cold bedroom.
Everyone like that. Oh dear. But that number 3, Jake. what are you
Actually, I
gonna
just wanted to say, because I just want you to do this again. Can you do the aha dance for us, Alex?
I'm not. No.
do? This audio
I don't
podcast
want
again,
to.
ladies and gentlemen.
I don't want to. But we saw Jake the other day for an interview, and we'd just come back from Norway, and we'd seen that aha Norway's kind of allegedly
Yeah,
biggest export
course,
after
of course.
Sigrid, I guess. I saw Sigrid again the other day, who was unbelievable, but. He just looks incredible. And Robert told me, I'll do it. He was like, there's an aha dance. He was like, you've got to do it on stage, and it'll get big laughs. And what was it? It's something like. And then he was like, I just completely made that up. So I did, it was like,
that was a sort
"Oh,
of
you
running man
fans
for people
out
at
there."
home. Well, Ollie then said he reckoned it might have been the safety dance.
I think it could have been the safety dance.
So, the aha dance, everyone.
Yeah. Watch it coming up later. Big round of applause for that.
Big applause for the aha dance. Dance, monkey, dance.
That's basically my role, I think.
Yeah. Would you rather bring a clown or a mime along with you to a festival? Not for stage, just for like an emotional support clown or mime.
A mime, probably. I feel like mimes have got more of a range.
More
Could do
cultural cachet to a mime.
Yeah,
More of a range than the clown.
Yeah, I would say more of a range.
One-dimensional
In
clowns.
the box, like the walking down the stairs thing when you go behind
Is
the
that a
desk.
mime thing, or is that just like a
rope?
Yeah, rope.
You can get loads of stuff out of a mime, I think.
loads of stuff?
So value for money is your main
If
part of
I'm
the decision
hiring a
making
man
here.
to wear
I would
makeup,
say.
I want him to be able to do a lot of stuff, basically.
I've got to make the value. Elvis Presley or Tom Jones?
You know, Tom Jones probably.
I was like we just slap you in the face then. What's wrong with that question?
Well, I didn't know. Like you'd say Elvis, you know, but Tom Jones, he just seems he's got character to him, hasn't he? And
I
he's-
feel like Tom Jones would just be
Mother's
like a
choice.
nicer bloke at a festival. I feel like you'd wake up and he runs into the tent. Oh, I got you a coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers, Tom.
Yeah, I
So,
bet.
Tom.
Yeah.
exactly.
I don't think
so
Elvis
Tom.
would do that.
No, I don't think he would.
Elvis wouldn't even know what cappuccino is. He died in the 70s.
Yeah, it's true.
A flat white, no idea.
That's the
How
logic
much
you're
thought
putting forward.
goes into these podcasts?
Do you think it's a lot or not much?
He's on the train up.
Yeah,
the train
look,
would be
we'll have a look. Like, we had some other questions. I don't know if Jake asked that one yet. Margate bus trip. That's multi-venue this year. Looking forward to that.
It's actually, well, I'm not sure it's multi-venue anymore. I
It's
think
not
we've got
multi-venue
that jeopardised tour sales.
Excellent. And to answer your question,
We're
it's
not
not on the
really
train
fun
up.
anymore.
It was in a tent 10 minutes before we came over.
Yeah, I think
So
you'll
yeah,
find.
excited for the Margate bus trip.
Yeah, very excited.
This is going to be a similar temperature to that bus for 2
It
hours,
is hot,
probably.
Yeah, and I think it'll be the first time we
Sports
do
team
it.
go to Margate on a bus, if anyone didn't know that. I don't know
yes.
how familiar you are. Half of you look like you're meant to be here, and half of you look like, well, this bar's quite empty because it's just 2 idiots chatting on
Well, it
stage.
will be.
I was at one of the actual gigs and it was quite busy, so I'm coming in to chill out, you know.
Who's played in who?
I don't know, I think DJs
What,
mainly.
Us,
It was much
some
busier at
DJs,
2
some
in the
good
morning
talks.
yesterday than it is now.
Yes, maybe we should get the 2 a.m. slot. Is that what you're
That'd be good,
suggesting?
yeah.
That would
Who
be
was
fun.
good yesterday? Were Seagulls funny?
Seagulls were good.
Seagulls were
We
good,
dove-
Specs
we
were
dove
good.
into some
Big laughs.
big-
Well, the good
big
thing
laughs.
actually about yesterday is we had these 3 acts, right, and they all just turned up bang on time, one after the other. It was perfect.
I'd hate to see where we'd got if we'd done 40 minutes of these questions. Seems like you got about a tight 10 in this podcast.
It would have been half an hour. We would have.
Where would we have got
I think the good thing
We
about
got
you,
you,
Alex,
yeah.
is you
Where was
basically
the
just say
sense?
hello and do that for half an hour, and you just supply the rest. You know.
Yeah, it would have been a lot of fluff because this clearly is not a load of fluff. This is
I'm glad I turned up when I did. That would have been awful.
Cheers, mate.
really appreciate it.
We've got 2 minutes left. Anyone want to ask Alex a question?
Any burning questions? Oh,
Jamie, you can go out into the crowd again.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I can do this. I can go to the back if you want. Any questions?
No, someone's
sure.
got a hand up there.
Oh yeah, yes. What's your name? Where do you come from?
Olivia from Reading.
Anyone else from Reading?
I went to uni in Reading.
Went to uni in Reading. Shout
Shout
out.
out. Shit
Your
hole.
question for Alex.
What is your favourite song on the new album?
Oh, good question.
The next one that's coming out is a song called The Drop. And we got really into Brian Ferry over lockdown. So it's got trumpets. Obviously, like Ben is playing it with one finger on keys, but like that one coming out, I think is going to be great. Hopefully, it's got. We always try and have that one that's like has a chanty chorus you can do to it, so you can hum on a terrace or something like that. But yeah, I think that one's the best one. That'll get him better. It's funny because the ones we've released so far, I think, have been quite like middle of the road sports team, because I think the label may be a bit worried about like changing the sound a bit, but I think when the actual album comes out, a lot of it does sound quite different. Like you've heard a lot of it as well. And,
I have, yeah. I would agree with that.
I think it's quite different to what's
I
actually
think
been
Henry
released
plays
so far.
banjo at one point.
Yeah. There's loads of stuff like
Inside.
It's not as scary as that sounds, by the way. It's a good album, I promise.
One more question? If
Yeah,
anyone's,
go for
any
it.
other questions? One more question. Anyone? Yes. What's your name? Where do you come from?
I'm Chloe from Leeds.
Shout out Leeds. Big fan of
that. Hey
Leeds.
Chloe.
Only
Okay.
been once. It was fine.
Are you going to win the chart battle this time around?
The big one.
So the week we're looking at the moment, I think there's talk of Craig David.
Easy.
I don't know. I think everyone's got wise to the chart battle now. You see, like, I love these bands, but when the Snuts did it and things like that, they've got like Rishi Sunak style videos ready to go. Like, they're like, welcome to the chart battle. I think when we do it, I just
You're more of
genuinely
a Tom
surprised.
Turgan hat, aren't you?
Well, I think we're more of like assume the worst. I think we do. We think it's going to end every day, so not every day we get to be on
Plus,
the hay bales.
I'm not buying 4 copies of this one. You know, no, I've run out of room.
Don't admit that.
I'll buy one. You got one.
You got
Yeah.
that's one more to the top.
I'll leave it on streaming while I'm asleep, really quiet.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice.
That'd be nice. Everyone buy the album,
Please.
basically.
Alex
Everyone's
is
having
saying-
it, of course.
Those glasses don't buy themselves.
They actually do. They're called Spitfires, and they're made in China. There, are they good? Is that a proper brand?
A proper brand.
Let's have a look.
I got a stylist now, so they sent me over stuff.
Spitfire, yeah,
I
Spitfire.
gave me this sort of snakeskin belt as well.
Oh, hello.
Obviously
Here we
not
go.
That's all we've got time for, guys. Big round of applause for Alex Rice's snakeskin belt.
Yes. We'll be back tomorrow for more Down and Boring Live. We'll see you there. And go see Sports Team, please.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging around for him. Go see them later.